All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and I had one of my brothers hit me up asking for a little bit of guidance when it comes to gear in Grand Cross. So for this video, we're going to be going over the acquisition of gear, aka where to find gear and which gear you should ideally be looking for. Now, gear entails a lot more that I'm actually going to share in this video, but I want to keep the video at a respectable length just because ain't nobody got time for no 20-minute video, okay? YouTube says so, so I don't want to waste your time. I want to give you guys the information that you're looking for and nothing more. If we need to tackle gear in a different video, in more in depth, we can do that, okay? So let's get it started, man, because gear is actually very, very important in this game. 60% of the time you're going to spend playing this game, you're going to be worrying about your gear and how you can improve it, okay? Also, I got the boy at 75, man. If you guys want to see a showcase of me stomping on some people in PvP, comment down below, man. And while you're down there, if you haven't subscribed yet, man, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, man, show your boy some love. All right, let's get it. Gear. Which gear you should be farming for, all that good stuff. Let's actually click on my man Meliodas, give him some shine here. It's been a while since we've actually done anything with Green Meliodas. By the way, he's still a really good character. Don't have no gear on him right now because I haven't been running with him. So, SSR gear is the highest rarity in the game right now. Eventually, we will get UR gear. However, if you're new, right, you should be worrying about SSR gear right now. Now, some of you guys be like, hold up, what? I want the best gear possible. No, you don't, okay? Because to work on SSR gear is going to cost you a lot more resources than you have if you're very, very new and haven't been farming tons of gold and other resources, okay? So there's 8 different types of gear in the game. There's attack, defense, HP/life, crit chance, mind's eye, which is crit resistance, which is the opposite of crit chance. Then we have recovery rate. Then we have crit damage, and then we have fortitude, aka crit defense. So there's 8 different types of sets that you can get. However, only 4 of them will you ever use on your characters. The other 4 are pure garbage. You do not need to worry about them. The 4 that I'm talking about right here, crit defense, you're not going to use that, okay? Crit damage, you are going to use that on select characters, okay? Recovery rate, you're never going to use that. So never farm that, never equip that, never work on that. By the way, never, ever, 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 ever upgrade any SR equipment in this game. It is not worth it. The amount of resources you need to invest in it for the return that you're going to get is not worth it. Okay? I'll explain in detail further. Right here, crit resistance. No, you don't want these sets. These are not very useful for anything in the game or that will be in the game. These sets are just here to set you back and waste time. Okay? They don't offer that much. Right here, crit chance gear. No. Even if the character has high crit chance and you want to try and stack it so you crit more, don't worry about it. If anything, give them crit damage, okay? The only sets you want to worry about are HP, defense, attack, and crit damage. And crit damage is not this one, okay? This one. Anyways, and crit damage is only for a select characters, okay? So those are the only gears you need to worry about. Let me show you where you can get gear. Now, I'll show you guys the easiest place first, right? And probably the most fun place for anyone who's really playing this game. Okay, so let's actually go tavern, let's go battle, and then PvP. Yes, you get gear. There's a couple different gear sets that you can only get. Easy Escanor, easy, bro. I know you want to clap cheeks, bro. I know you just want to clap cheeks, bro. Give them the angle, bro. Anyways, there's a couple different gear sets that you can only get from playing PvP, and it's not normal PvP. It's elite PvP. So right here, you talk to this guy right here, you know what I'm saying? This Chad, right? And you'll see that there's a couple different gear sets that you can buy from here. You have lifesteal set. Now, this means that when you do damage, you will gain a percentage of that as HP. Lifesteal is good, but do not buy this set. You do not need it, okay? Moving on. Right here, we have fortitude. This is crit defense. You do not want this. This set is not good, bro. You're going to be wasting resources, okay? The only one you want is the one that I have, which is crit damage. The crit damage set is actually good for a couple different characters, okay? The rest, is pure garbage. Okay, so the other two, don't buy them. You don't need them. Even if you get up to platinum, you can get SSR gear. No, don't worry about it. Only thing you need is crit damage, and I'm going to show you guys briefly why you need crit damage. Okay, so let me go to my heroes. Okay, so there's two characters in the game that benefit greatly from having high crit damage and why you need crit damage, right? That's Jericho. Jericho is the highest DPS in character in the game, even stronger than Escanor. Yes, I know, blasphemy. Don't kill me, okay? I'm just relaying the facts, okay? I'm not playing favorites. You all know Escanor, that's my guy, okay? Praise the sun God. Amen. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me not offend nobody, okay? Real talk. But she scales incredibly well off of crit damage because of her unique. She is one of the best characters in the game. If you don't have her yet, what are you doing? You can get her from the coin shop, right? Pick her up, especially when she's on sale, right? Let me go here and just show you guys real quick. So in case you don't know what the coin shop is or you're not paying attention, go to shop. Okay, you don't have to spend no money for her. You go down here, coin shop, and you use your gold coins. Okay, go here, here. So she's down here, right here. Okay, it's 30 gold coins. You see, I have a lot because I summon a lot, but a lot of times they're gonna put her on sale right here for 20. She's a good buy. Okay, moving on. Let's go back to why you need crit damage on this girl and why she's so freaking awesome and why she's 75 in my box. She gets busy. So her unique, right? Every time you use a card, she increases her own crit chance by 10%. This is insane, which means even though my Jericho with no gear on, okay, is at 37%, when she uses the first card, she goes up to 47. Next card, 57. Next card, 67. Next card, 77, 87, 97, 107. Like, and this just scales infinitely. So the longer a battle goes on with Jericho, the higher her crit chance is going to be, which means at some point, she's going to be guaranteed to crit on every hit, right? That's why you want to give her crit damage gear to make it so that when you crit for a whole lot, right? So she's insane. She scales really, really well off crit damage. Additionally, her ult, right, it has spike, which gives you 2 times the crit damage. So if you have like 400% crit damage, right, when you hit the ult, 800%, bro. That's insane, okay? She's gonna give you some big boy numbers if you give her crit damage gear. Now, one thing you should know, every piece of gear in the game comes as a part of a set. So you never just put on, oh, let me put on one attack piece. Then let me put on one defense piece, right? Then let me put on, I don't know, a life piece, right? You don't do that. You don't put on like 8 different types. Well, you can't anyways. You don't put on 6 different pieces. Everything comes as a part of a set. So you have to pay attention to that, okay? For the attack set, it's a 4-piece combo, okay? If you go to freaking, I don't know, Popeyes and you try and get some chicken and some fries or whatever, okay? Everything comes as a part of a combo. So when you see the attack set, okay, get out of my face. Okay, shut up. Get out of my face, Marvel Future Fight. Move over, Marvel Future Fight. Shout out to Grand Cross. Anyways, man, everything comes as a part of a set, right? So if you want to take full advantage of like a defense set, this is a 2-piece combo, right? So they give that 2-piece and the fries. Listen, shut up, Marvel Future Fight, right? And then what you want to do is after that, if you want to make her like super tanky, you can give her multiple defense set. The way how you know that the set is active, right, is by looking right here. You click on it and you'll see right here the text is lit up like green. This tells you you're getting an extra 20% for each 2-piece that you got on here, the 2-piece and the biscuit. And you can go down here. So right now, my Jericho has 40% extra defense, and I can put another one to give her 60%. So if you're trying to make a super tanky character, this is how you can try to do it, but it's not optimal. What you would ideally do if you want to make a character a super tank is, one, find out if their HP and defense is natively high, right? And then you go from there. And what you would do is give them something like a life set, which is a 4-piece combo, right? We've been talking about a lot of combos. So you can click here and you can see right here on the gear what pieces, how many pieces you need, right? And it doesn't matter the rarity. You can put like a rare piece on one like slot, and then you can put like a SSR piece on another slot, and it doesn't matter. Like you'll still get the effects. Let me just show you. Like regardless of where you put it and what rarity it is. So you can tell right now, like it just lit up, I got the bonus, right? So it doesn't matter what rarity you're using. It doesn't matter where it's equipped, as long as you have 4 piece that comes from the same set, life or attack, right? Defense and crit damage, right? Defense right here and crit damage right here, they come as a part of a 2 piece set. Okay, that 2 piece, right? That means if you want to scale Jericho, like her damage, like to an insane degree, to make it so that when you start critting for big boy numbers, you can actually give her 1, 2, 3 crit damage sets. However, when you're not critting, you're not going to be doing that much damage. So what I would ideally recommend that you do is something like this. You want to go boom, not necessarily the rarity of the gear, just something like this, okay? You go 4 piece for attack, and then 2 piece. Where is the crit damage? Okay. I don't have a rune for crit damage, but you get what I'm saying, right? You want to go 4 piece for attack and 2 piece for crit to make it so that when you're not critting, you're still doing good damage, and once you start critting, you get even more damage, right? So this is how you should set up a character like Jericho. Another character that scales incredibly well. Let me remove all of this stuff. Also, your gear is not locked to any character. You can move it around whenever you want, right? The game will also show you recommended equipment. This right here, do not equip SR gear to characters, okay? It's not worth it. Anyways, another character that scales incredibly well off crit damage is actually Blue Slater. Once again, because of his unique or his passive, right? Increased crit chance to 300% of his value when the enemy has an empty ult gauge, right? He's incredibly powerful once you can keep the enemy from building up any kind of ult. So basically, he's a god tier character for Red Demon, where you're freezing and petrifying at the end of every turn. Slater is a god, okay? Let me get back to where you can get gear. This is not supposed to be about who's best with what gear, but I do want to give you guys an idea of what crit damage is used for and who you should use it on, because this is the smallest like niche group when it comes to gear. For the most part, every character in the game can be set up however you want, and you can go something like this for pretty much every character. Shout out to Big Daddy Hauser, man, laying the smack down over here with that 32. You know, you feel me? All right. So for the most part, this is how you're gonna set up all your characters when it comes to gear. 4 piece for attack, 2 piece for defense. That's the optimal setup. If the character is a support type or somebody that you're running as an association and you want to get the most CC possible, right? You're gonna go something like I have on King. Where's King? Or if you just want to make them like tanky so they live longer because they're a threat and people will try to get them out of the fight ASAP, you'll go something like this. Okay, so 4 piece for HP and 2 piece for defense. Okay, moving on. Let's go back to where you can get gear. I'll talk about like I guess more about gear in a different video. So next place I need to take you guys is in the shop. Okay, some of you guys are like, hold up, I gotta buy stuff. No, fam. No, fam. Every day you get a free draw from this gear gotcha, right? And you can get gear from here for free. I wasn't paying attention to this the first like week when I started playing, but you get a free pull every day, and you can get an SSR piece from here. All right, let me show you guys. But you can also get Awakening Stone. This little thing right here, you might think it's useless, but it's not. It's very, very valuable, and it's gonna help you increase your gear, right? But if you go in here, you'll see you get rare gear, you get SR gear, you get SSR gear of every variety. Plus, you also get Awakening Stone and Anvil. These things are very, very important. I'll probably go over that in another video if you guys want, right? So, yeah, you can get gear from here. Another place you can get gear is from PvP, like I showed you guys earlier. And the last and probably the most important place is also the easiest, to be honest, you can get gear from the different chapters. So chapter 1 will give you attack gear, right? Chapter 2 will give you defense gear. Chapter 3, that will give you life gear. And then the rest of the chapters, don't worry about them. The gear over there is trash, okay? You can see you can get gear from, okay, why is the food at the top? You can get gear from here as well for crit chance. You can get gear from here as well for crit resistance. And if you go down further, you can get gear here as well, right? These gears are not very valuable. This game is actually very new player friendly when it comes to giving out the right gear sets really, really early. And as long as you do the side missions that you get in the different towns to get your affinity or your love for that town at 5 hearts, you'll be able to grind for SSR gear forever. So you don't have to struggle to get SSR gear in this game. Once you get the gear though, getting the right rolls on the gear, that's gonna be the big issue. Okay, so this is how you get gear, and ideally all you have to do, let me go tavern. I'm not at the tavern. Oh, I went to PvP. Okay, fine, let's go back. All right, so we're back to the tavern. Ideally what you should do if you're a new player is just farm the missions that they give you in each town, get yourself to 5 hearts, and just run these missions. Okay, just run the first 3 chapters and just go through the missions. They're super easy. If you want to find them, you can easily just go to tavern, then go battle, and you go equipment, and you'll see them laid out for you here. The only thing that you're not going to be able to get from these missions are these ruins. You have to actually get these from clearing boss stages. Okay, so this boss stage with Gil Thunder, Twigo, and Alione, you can only get these ruins from here, okay? And you're gonna need the ruins, but you're gonna need everything that drops on the stage regardless. So that's how you get gear in a nutshell. That's all the important places. And to get the SSR gear from this mission right here, literally all you have to do is just run the mission 8 times. Once you're at, no, not this one. I meant, where's the one over here? Let's go over here. That's not a guaranteed drop. The boss fight, you have to actually just keep grinding until you get it. The rune is rare for a reason, because it's good, right? But you're gonna need to grind out those stages. Once you get the mission from here, you're gonna have to follow it in order, right? So once you get the mission, you click go to, and then it will take you to wherever you need to go. You have to go in order, right? But once you complete the mission 8 times, so you're gonna go up against Twigo here, right? Beat his ass in, Mr. Confirmation. So once you run it 8 times, you're gonna get a guaranteed piece of SSR gear. And once you're doing it, you also have a 3% chance of getting a piece of gear to drop for you. So it's very, very easy to get SSR gear, right? It's just knowing which gear to work on, how to equip gear, right? Rolling for the right substats and all that stuff. That's where it gets really complicated. So hopefully this gave you guys a general overview of which pieces of gear you should farm for and where you can farm them. If you guys need to know anything else, hit me in the comments. I'll try to do it in the next video and possibly keep it shorter than this one, okay? So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, you know what to do, man. Hit the dislike button 2 times on your way out. Yeah, maybe the next one will be for you. I'm gone. Peace.